Hey again, Jackie Bachman from ESA, the Emotional Intelligence Soft Skills Academy, and here as a precursor to the Ultimate Sales Course coming up this October in Malta, Europe. If you haven't registered already, please get the information soon. I'm pretty sure this is going to sell out. And if you have registered or you haven't registered, enjoy this video. I'm doing a 3-part series. This is video number 2. So there's one that came out before this if you haven't seen it. But this one, let me see what I decided to talk to you about. Oh yeah, they're all mistakes. The series is on mistakes that salespeople make. The second mistake that I want to talk about is salespeople avoiding objections. So many salespeople hesitate severely or are afraid to ask questions or ask the right questions because they're afraid they're going to get objections. And when they do get an objection or they do get some hesitation, they get really nervous and they think that it's done and that it's closed off and that the process is finished. And the fact of the matter is that's just not the case. Objections, when your client is clearly stating an objection to you, and even if it's not clearly stated, you can always ask them some questions and get more information. But an objection is a sign that your client or your potential client is interested in what you're saying, as a matter of fact. They're objecting because they don't want that or they have something else, but there is an interest in your product. Even if they said to you, you know what? Like I'll have people say to me, what do people, time and money is usually the biggest ones for my business. But a lot of times people will say to me, oh, we already work with a trainer. Well, that's valuable information for me. The reason it's valuable information is because I know that they're investing in the development of their teams. So I don't take that as, oh, well, I guess I'll never be able to work with them. Of course not. For me, that's just more information that tells me, okay, they want training. I wonder if they want value for the dollar. I wonder if they want the best training out there because I know what I'm offering, but I don't know what anybody else is offering. And I can move forward with them knowing this piece of information on a more specific direction. And I can get more information now that's going to help me to overcome potentially some more of their objections. So again, avoiding objections is a mistake. You want to get all of the objections out as soon as possible and as early as possible in the process. And then once you have them, you can even start asking closing questions. Things that sound more like this. If I'm able to, for example, let me slow it down a bit. So you can start asking closing questions from that. So for example, you can say to them, they say, oh, you know what, I don't have the time, or I don't have this, or your company doesn't do this, or you don't offer that, and I'm looking for this. Then you can try and do a trial close, which might sound something like, you probably heard all this stuff anyways, but might sound something like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to look into that, but if I can get you what you need right now, will you be willing to commit? Or is there something else too? Is there something else that's going on? Because I want this relationship to be mutually beneficial. I already know and I believe with all my heart that I've got the best product possible and you're not going to get anything better than what I have to offer because everything that we offer is leading edge technology, blah, 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 whatever your industry is. So again, when you're talking to the people, then you do the trial close. You got the objections, you do the trial close, you test it out. I don't have time in the video to get into it in details, but objections are your friends. You want the objections. You want to hear what the resistance is. Then you can come up with strategies because you're smart, you're creative. I know you can figure it out. Once you know what the obstacle is, you can always get around it. Fear not the objections. Do not make that mistake. Please get some more information about the training coming up in October. I'd love to meet you, love to spend some time with you. I'd love to see you. Till next video. Take care. Great life. Good skills.